the Cummins is leaking again. Shocker. Conveniently timed, we do have that fresh dot right there, which is coming from right there. You can see that. And that's going to be the brake line. And last night when we rolled up and parked it, this entire dark spot was fresh. It was all over the top of the diff, the coil spring, the front steering right here. There's either a fuel fitting or a brake line right up in there that's got to be leaking. So I'm going to pop the hood, climb up there, and see if I can figure it out. So the last leak I fixed, you can see right there, is on the master cylinder, and it is nice and clean. What I think now is causing the issue is that braided fuel line fitting into the air dog line. I think that is either loose or worn out, and it is leaking, which would also make sense because the fuel pressure gauge, ever since I replaced it, has been reading 3 to 4 psi low. So if it's sitting there leaking out of that fitting, it would give us that reading. I knew that was going to be it. Now I got to go find a tall person that can actually reach that, so they can put a wrench on it and see if that line is loose or if there's some sort of crack in the line at the bottom of that fitting. Hard to tell from up here because the fuel just drips down at the lowest point and then falls off. Did it turn? It looked like it turned. Can't see nothing. While we wait on the new air dog fitting to come in, we did go ahead and just threw a clamp on it. You can see that down there. And so far, no more leaks. We're out here putting that other clamp I was telling you guys on about, and we were just about attacked by this crazy creature. Look at it. You see it? Oh, he's going the high. He's going to climb up the tire there. Well, we'll catch him when he comes out on the other side. That is, I was just laying down there adjusting my fuel pressure. He could have, like, gotten me. Our little spider friend actually got scared, and now he's up in this little ball. So hopefully he's okay, and he comes back to us here soon. Back to the task at hand. See right down in there. We got our second clamp on the back side. So that is all secure until we get our new fitting. But given how secure these clamps are, talk about exposure. Given how secure these clamps are, I am probably just going to leave it as is, save myself the trouble. And then I will just toss the new fitting in the glove box in case it is ever needed again. I'm going to call this one fixed in my book and wrap this one up. So I do appreciate your view. Feel free to drop a comment and a like, and stay tuned for the next project. Spider update. It's about an hour. I managed to get him out. He is alive, just playing dead, but he's no longer in danger of being run over. So if I don't catch him waking up or doing whatever he's going to do, then you can at least leave this video knowing that he is alive. He's going to live his little spider life off wherever he was headed. Come on, walk just a little bit.
He's not going to walk a little bit.
There we go.
It's like a crab. A big ass crab. You got a camera, Dad? Is that what you're doing?
So our leak actually is not fixed. and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Can't see it in there, but we cut the hose off, the ends that were on there, and then we're gonna wrap this around the rubber hose, and then the clamp is gonna go around that. So we can get it really nice and tightly clamped on there on fresh hose ends as well, without cutting into the hose with the clamp itself. We also, again, you can't see it, but right down there, maybe, you can kind of see it, where the gauge goes into the actual fitting, we put some fresh Teflon tape around that as well. This here is our plastic in the clamp idea. That way, once we really crank it down, the actual clamp doesn't bite into the hose and just cause it to leak all over again. Alrighty, we have our hose clamps, fresh hose ends, and we re-Teflon taped where the gauge goes into that fitting. I don't see how it's going to leak at this point, so we're going to put it back together and find out. It has now been driven, fully heated up, and shut off 6 or 7 times. We did all the wide open throttle testing, boosted launches and whatnot for the transmission video. And as you can see, not a drop. It appears the plastic coupling things that we made and put under the clamps there so we can tighten them all the way down and not damage the rubber hose like I was saying, have worked perfectly. So, we now have a leak-free truck, and we are on to the next project. Hopefully wheel lights. As you might be able to see, it is also trying to snow. And this thing, I mean, it does fit in the garage, but it's so close that it kind of doesn't matter because you can't work on it anyway. But we will see. The point is, there's going to be more videos. So, if you haven't already, subscribe, drop a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time.